Hello, everyone, and welcome to Long's Toys. I have a Digimon Universe Appli Monsters review for you today, or Appmon for short. Basically, this is the new Digimon show that's airing in Japan. I know I'm kind of late to the game. I think they're actually about up to episode 20 or so, or 19, very close to 20. Um, yeah, I'm late to the game. I started watching it, though, and I really enjoy it a lot, so I decided to pick this up. This is the Appli Drive SP or Special set. Basically, it comes with the Appli Drive, which is kind of the new Digivice, and then it comes with what they're calling the App Band. Basically, you have these chips, and you can fit two in this band, and you put them in the Appli Drive, and that's kind of how they summon them. They call it Appli Arise. I would thought it was saying App Realize because if you say them fast, they kind of sound the same, but it's actually Appli Arise because they're Appli monsters. It's kind of a cool take. Basically, they're all based on apps on your smartphone. So this whole show kind of centers on the Digimon being from apps on your phone. So they have different tools, different utilities. Here we have Cameraman, who's your phone's camera. Navimon, who has to do with Google Maps basically, and then Gotchamon, which is like a search function. This guy over here is a special one that they include with this set, Scopemon, which is actually, I believe, it's Cameraman fused with Tankmon, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting off the top of my head, but there's a Gunmon or Snipemon. I think it's Snipemon actually. He's kind of like a sniper Digimon. Again, I'm not sure how that's really of. I think it might be from a game. I think he's based on an app game. That's why. Since you don't really have a sniper application, but some of them are based off games and things like that, fighting games, things like that. So he is a fusion when you fuse two of them together, which we'll take a look at all that. On the top here, just kind of shows you real quick how you can put the chips in the Appli drive. Not really much going on there. On the side here, again, it just shows how you can put the chips in the app band. Cool picture of the four Digimon there on the side. And then again, it just kind of shows you how it works. So, very cool. I like the set. Let's go ahead and get it out of the packaging and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so this is everything you get in the set. Obviously, here you have the Appli drive. And here you can see on the front, it says pairing Gotchamon. And this is Gotchamon here. Basically, he is kind of the Digimon partner for the main character in the show. And then this is it's kind of neat how it works is you can actually take these plates off. You just kind of push down and slightly turn it to the left and they come right off. And they sell other packs with the other main characters of the show with their partners' names on it. And then you just put this back in, push it down, and it locks back into place. Really easy to pop off. They have one for, I think, Dogamon. Maybe it's not Dogamon. I'm sorry. I'll get to this packs eventually. I'm still not 100% familiar with all the different Digimon names. But the other main characters each have a partner, and they have different colors. One's blue, one's kind of a goldish color, yellow, one's black. So you can, to simulate what the other people's Appli drives look like, you can pop this off, and then you can buy the set that comes with, I think it comes with their partner, the Digimon their partner fuses with, and then the new cover plate here, and you can change that out. So it's very cool. But this is the Appli drive. Takes 3 AAA batteries. It's kind of see-through plastic, so you can kind of see them here. On and off switch here on the back. There's a QR code. This is the main speaker right here. So that's pretty neat. This is the app band. It does not fit my wrist, so I'm not even going to attempt it. It's fairly small. But it looks nice. Just to show you, it has 2 slots. So you would literally just slide 2 of the chips inside. So if it did fit your wrist, you could, wear 2 around. But they don't really, as you can see, I wish they had like a way to close it up afterwards. Because they can just fall out if you turn it over at all. They'll just completely fall out. But it is what it is. It's a neat little thing for kids. I just hope they don't lose their app chips because there's no lid to it. But that's really all this does. There's no sound or electronics or anything at all. It's just a watch band that can hold 2 chips. So I'm just gonna put that off to the side because it's neat, but it not vital in any way. So taking a look at these 4 chips real quick. This is Gachimon, which is kind of the main character's partner Digimon. Taking a look at the back, BSP02. And then it says here, Gachimon. You have a little QR code here, and then you have a ranking here, 4 stars. And he's got kind of this is kind of what the app would look like on your phone. So it's covered up by the QR code, but this is a big magnifying glass for search. You can see he's got it here on his helmet as well, or his hat. But really cool. I like that a lot. Now down in the corner here, you can see it has a little like face. These little symbols denote what kind of app it is. So this is like a social app, like for social media. Next up, you have Navimon, and you can see he's got kind of like a, navigational, like a compass symbol. I like his design. On the back here, BSP04 says Navimon, has the QR code. He's also 4 stars. And then the app has like the location, point on a map. I think that's kind of cool. Next up, we have Cameraman. He's got a wrench because he's like a tool application. BSP06, also 4 stars. Cameraman, and it says Camera. So very cool there. And then you have the special one. You can see it's got some cool glitter, which I think is really neat. Now, essentially, it's got a tool application here. You can see there's like a kind of a power-up effect covering part of it, but I love that glitter. It's really, really neat. And then on the back here, this says Scopemon, BSP7, and you can see he's got a score of 8 because he is basically 2 4s merged together. So that's why he is an 8. But very, very neat. I like that a lot. So all 4 chips, very cool. They're kind of a nice, hard plastic. I mean, I'm sure they can be broken if you try hard enough, but they're sturdy. I feel like just kids playing with them, I don't think they would get scuffed or destroyed or anything like that. So I appreciate that. I like that they're definitely a higher quality plastic. So getting into this, you're going to come to the back and just turn it on. See if I can get this to focus. The light kind of turns off, but it's saying Appli drive, and it's just kind of doing some crazy, effects where the letters are, flipping around. I think you can see that. It's going to be probably a little difficult just because of how bright the screen gets. But basically how it works is you start off by just sliding this down. And then you take a chip and you put it in like this. Make sure it is not upside down or flipped around. It has to be facing like that. And then you slide it up. So you probably can't see, but it says Gachimon and it says a power level of like 1,000. I realize it's probably going to be hard to see just because of how bright it is. So that'll keep doing that. You have 2 buttons on the side here, A and B. A is used for app link, which we'll get to in a second. If you hit B, so it kind of repeats that, like, greeting that it did. You can slide this down to take it out. Now there is something you can do called burst mode. If you put a chip in, you close it, and then you really mash on one of these buttons until the whole screen turns red, you'll enter burst mode. Okay, so the whole screen turned red. So you can see with the burst mode, he goes from 1,000 to 1,100. So it gives him a little bit more of a power increase. I don't really know what else it does besides that. I don't know. I haven't really seen them use this mode in the show at all yet. So I'll take him out, and next I'll try Navimon. Okay, so apparently it thinks Navimon is Mirrormon. That's a new one on me. It's my understanding that these work on little NFC chips inside, kind of like how Amiibo and things work. So I'm going to try again, just in case it was like a weird misread. Okay, so it definitely thinks it's Mirrormon, which is interesting. It must just be like a factory mistake, I guess. That's very strange. Oh, you know what? Oh, well, I'll do the... See if I can hit the B button. Oh, it's going to go through it again. So yeah, it must just be a factory mistake. Hopefully I can get a hold of a Navimon somewhere else, because Navimon is the fusion partner for Gachimon, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to show you that. So that's a bummer. That's really weird. Well, we'll see if the other ones are correct. Definitely thinks that's Mirrormon. Let's try Cameramon. Okay, cool. Got the right guy there. Alright, let's try Scopemon, see how we do. So you can see it says Cho, which means super, and it's saying super on the screen, since this is a combined form. Okay, cool. So yeah, all the other three are fine. So yeah, I would assume it's just a mistake with the one chip. At least that's what I'm hoping. I think that kind of makes the most sense because the other three seem to work perfectly fine. I'm hoping it's just like a factory error where they just put the wrong chip inside here. Kind of a bummer. But I did buy some of the like version 1 booster packs. So I think Navimon is in there. So hopefully I will get one because, like I said, he does the fusion with Gachimon, which I wanted to show you. and I won't be able to do that now. So hopefully I will find one, and if I do find one in the booster packs, I will come back and show you that. For now, I guess I'll do these two anyway, just to see what happens. So I guess we'll move into some fusions here. Alright, so I've already got Gachamon loaded in here, so I've put him in, I slid it up, it went through his whole announcing his name and everything. You're going to hit the first button, the A button, and it'll enter the app link, pop him out, and then you just pop in any other chip you'd like. So basically, as you heard, it does that kind of weird, goes faster and faster and faster until it kind of has like weird chipmunk voices. And then it shows the two cables linking together. Now, if it's two that actually are supposed to fuse together, it'll actually form a new Digimon and it'll say the new name of the Digimon. If it's just two random ones that don't have a combination, it'll just do like it did here where it says both of their names and then it has like a new power level. Because on the show, they can have two linked together and they just kind of like power up. And it just kind of shows like the main Digimon with the other Digimon kind of on his shoulder. And he's just like using his power. And it's not an official new combination. It's just like them bonding. It's weird to describe, but if you hit the B button again, so it's kind of cool in the respect that it's almost like a Pokedex where it kind of remembers all the ones you've scanned and it ranks them as far as which one's the strongest, which one's the second strongest, and so on and so forth. So I think that's really cool. I don't know if it'll keep this after you have it turned off for a while or if there's only a certain number it can hold before it starts to overwrite. Kind of only time will tell as I play with that more. But I think that's a pretty cool little feature, I have to say. So I'm not going to go through all the possible combinations because unfortunately none of these are official combinations. These two were supposed to be, but again, I got the wrong chip in here or something, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, so all of these would just be one plus the other and then some new number. So I'm not going to run through them because unfortunately it's not any official combinations with a new Digimon and so on and so forth. But they're still really neat chips. I love the sparkly one here for Scopemon. Cameraman, Gachamon, all very cool. Definitely excited to play with this more, and once I get some more chips, I think I bought a pack of the first version of the booster pack, so I might do a video where I open them and then kind of scan them in. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I get a Navimon that works, because I really want to do the combination of those two. But yeah, that's pretty much it for what this does. You have the little bracelet here, just to store some chips in if you can actually fit it around your wrist. But I think it's fun. I definitely like the way it reads each individual chip. You can do a burst mode for each individual chip. You can do any combination you like, but then it's kind of like discovering the hidden combinations, or if you've seen it on the show, obviously, you know which ones actually go together to form new Digimon. Otherwise, they just kind of, merge their powers together. But yeah, I think it's definitely fun. It's definitely going to be a toy where the more chips you get, the more fun and more sound you're going to get out of this thing. You can even get the sets with the extra view or the extra plates here. I mean, they're purely aesthetic. They don't do anything. They don't change the sounds at all of the toy itself. It's purely aesthetic, but I think that's neat. Especially you can figure out who's your favorite. And then, you know, that way you can make your Appli drive look like theirs, whether you like, or just pick your favorite color, red, blue, gold, black, whatever your favorite is. So I think it's neat. I'm definitely excited to get into this. I'm definitely excited to get more chips so I can get more sounds out of this. But so far, with the exception of the one chip being the wrong thing, I like it a lot. I definitely recommend it. I think it's fun, and I can't wait to get more to get some more functionality out of it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. Like I said, I know I'm a little late to the game, late to the party, and this has already been out for, I want to say, at least a good couple months, but it's fun, and I really enjoy it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Appli Drive special set with the app band and these 4 Digimon app chips. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.